Hello everyone, welcome back to Bridgemaster Level 4, the Expert Series. Starting with, I'm lost. Where are we starting today? D-19. Yes. Okay, I have a good hand, I can say that much. More than that we'll have to think about. Okay, the obvious issue is we have two potential diamond losers. Opponents haven't bid anything. We have 6 clubs. 4 here and 1 there. So, if the diamond finesse were to work and we took it, we would be looking good. This looks like one of those hands where you eliminate the majors, although the 10 and 9 are interesting. Maybe if the queen and jack drop, we could, or if like the queen drops, we could take a finesse against the jack or something. Actually, it doesn't even have to be a finesse. We could just like, lead the 10, losing a diamond, and then the 9 would be a winner if an honor dropped early. So anyway, you eliminate the majors, assuming no miracle in spades. Play ace of diamonds, and then a low diamond up to the queen. Still succeeding anytime West has the king, just like if you finessed. But also succeeding if East has the king, singleton or doubleton. Because if it's singleton, you'll drop it, and if it's doubleton, he'll be stuck on lead and unable to return a diamond, so you get the rough slough. The key resource here will be dummy entries. Well, and hand entries, I guess, but probably not. Because we need to rough 2 spades for this to work. So how many trump can I afford to play before I start going after spades, just in case someone roughs a spade early, right? It would be a shame if we started cashing spades and somebody roughed a spade early and we found out, oh, the diamond finesse was on after all. The easy line would have worked, and you trying to play your expert level stuff went down instead of making like a beginner. So that would be nice to avoid. So we need to get to dummy twice after cashing the spades. But we need to also... Well, I guess the ace of diamonds is an entry to rough spades, right? So we only really need 1 trump entry. So I maybe could afford to play 2 rounds of trump before attacking spades. Is that still enough if a spade honor drops under the ace-king? It is. Okay, so I can play 2 rounds of spades, clubs. Not spades, clubs. Now cash spades. May as well use the club entry before the diamond entry, although I don't think it matters. Okay, they didn't accidentally play the queen and jack on this trick, so sure. Now we take our rough. The majors are eliminated. We've gotten to the desired end position, and we lead a diamond to the queen. Fuck, that was wrong? That seemed pretty cool to me, man. What was I supposed to do differently? So, on this layout, I can... Well... We could try to set up, like, a club diamond squeeze. Sorry, jeez, words. I'm so bad. I always say, like, completely the wrong suit for no reason. We could try to set up a spade diamond squeeze against East. But why? Like, why would that be a good play? Right, we could. I mean, I don't even think we could do that. Because we won't have the entries. If I ever lose a trick... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I see what I did wrong. The point is, if East has the fourth spade... Okay, so it actually did sort of matter the order in which I cashed my winners. It is important to cash the heart sooner than I did. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe in this... Oh, okay. So my think... Okay. The point was, in that layout, East was about to win the last spade as I was playing things. And if the hearts had been eliminated at that point, I could have said, fine, feel free, win that spade. I'll lose a diamond. And you're end played. Instead of ducking a diamond, Well, I guess I never ducked a diamond. Instead of losing a diamond at the end, I could then play East right away. But do I have enough entries to do that this way? King, ace... I mean, I feel like it's just exactly what I did before, but use up the heart entry sooner. King, ace... I guess technically king or ace jack is better. Cash all the spades. Right, this is... Okay. I got to this point a minute ago and then said, wait, undo. What I did was wrong. The problem is, now my second dummy entry is the ace of diamonds, which I can't abide if I'm going to go for this thing of, like, end playing him. So I have to cash just one club in hand, I think, so that I have two trump entries to dummy. I guess technically I didn't need to cash this heart yet. That was a pointless risk, but a very small one. And now when I lead this spade, East is winning. I don't have to rough this and then hope to end play him. I can pitch a diamond. Now, this does give up on the idea of what I was trying to do, which was ace of diamonds load the queen, because I won't have a hand re-entry after that, after cashing the ace. So I guess Fred will have to convince me why this is better than what I was trying to do. I mean, I guess this is definitely better, right? It succeeds anytime East has more spades than West, or, well, specifically 4. Because with 5... No, 5 he still wouldn't have a good exit. So anytime East has more spades than West, which is a 50% chance, and also anytime West has the king of diamonds, which is another 50%, so, like, makes 75% of the time. My line works anytime West has the king, or when East has the king, but it's very short. So that's definitely, like, less than half of the time. So it's half the time that West has this, plus something that's, like, less than half of the remaining. Yeah, okay, sure. That is better, and I didn't see it at all. One spade, 2 clubs, 2 hearts. Well, yeah. We're in 4 spades, huh? 6 spade tricks. 7, 8, 9. It seems as though we have no choice but to ruff a diamond. Why is that hard? We want to cast the clubs early so that East can't lead a bunch of hearts for West to pitch his clubs, but that's fine. So why can't I just win this, play 2 clubs pitching a heart, and then a diamond? I don't know. It seems like it should work to me. I guess if East roughs this, it would be embarrassing, but that would give West 7 clubs. Seems pretty unlikely. And we may as well play low first, so that I don't think it matters, but... Are they going to force me to rough high too many times? Is that what's happening? I don't know. Probably not. They'll try. Oh, am I going to be unable to finish drawing trump now? That's kind of funny. Yeah, if West overroughs this, indeed. But I mean, we have to cast the clubs early to pitch hearts, because otherwise we're losing 2 diamonds and 2 hearts. So... what was I supposed to do differently? I don't think I can ever afford... I can't ever rough a heart low, because West would overrough. And then I'd be losing a heart, 2 diamonds, and an overrough. But maybe... could I do something weird like play a 3rd club pitching my heart? I don't see what that accomplishes. And also, it gives West enough entries, or enough time to knock out all of Dummy's spades, so I can't rough a diamond anyway. Is there some way that doesn't involve a diamond rough? It's hard to imagine, isn't it? Well... what... what if I try to imagine this as a dummy reversal? Is that possible? Or as a cross rough, right? Those both sort of make sense. But I can't, can I? Like, I can't ruff with all three of my low spades in hand. Maybe I don't have to. If I can ruff 2 clubs low, and 2 hearts high, would that be enough? That's kind of a dummy reversal, right? Then I'm taking 2 clubs and a heart is 3, plus the 3 trumps in dummy, plus 4 ruffs in hand. I guess that makes sense. So suppose I try that instead. Now, what do we lead here? I think it sort of makes sense to lead a diamond, threatening... Well, the issue is they're not going to let me ruff another club low, are they? When I lead a diamond, East's going to win and play a heart. West can pitch a club. But I guess that's okay. I can ruff high 3 times, actually, right? Yeah. Why does this work? I get it. It's like a dummy reversal, but... It requires me to get away with 1 low ruff in clubs, which is to be expected. You don't expect the suit to be 6-2. Yeah, I mean, the issue is you want to ruff a diamond in dummy, and it looks easy, but it turns out you don't actually have enough entries to get back to your hand. Like, they can force you to ruff high so many times that they set up a trump promotion if you try to do it that way. And so you never get to score your low trumps. So what you should do is give up on your low trumps. Say, look, I have 3 side suit tricks. I need 7 trumps. We could do that by getting 1 ruff in dummy and cashing everything else. But 3 trumps in dummy and 4 ruffs in hand is easier to achieve. As long as we're threatening a diamond ruff if they try to draw trump. Huh. Okay, cool. Huh. So obviously we have like 1 club loser that doesn't seem to be going anywhere, and a potential heart loser. But if the hearts are 4-1, that's when, or 5-0. If the hearts are 3-2, we can't fail to make the contract. So we should try to figure out what to do about if they're 4-1 or worse. If East has the long hearts, it's very easy. Play ace of hearts, queen of hearts. West will show out. We can finesse East for the jack. Question is, what do we do if West is the one with all the hearts? And I think the answer is, isn't he pretty strip squeezable at that point? Because we know he has the queen of diamonds. So we just cash a bunch of spades. All of them. And then play ace queen of hearts. If East is long, we just finesse and claim. If West is long, we cash the ace of clubs to make sure he has no exit card. He'll have to come down to queen of diamonds, 2 hearts, and then we end play him in hearts. Well, we exit a diamond to end play him in hearts. So I think this, like, you don't even really have to count anything here. Just keep track of whether any hearts have been discarded and the queen of diamonds. Nothing else matters. We could even pitch a heart or a club from dummy. I guess a heart is slightly more flexible somehow, but I don't think it matters. Okay, as expected, West has the hearts. So now we know 3 of West's cards are queen of diamonds and 2 hearts to the queen, jack. So he has only one card that isn't super important, and whatever it is, he'll have to throw it away under the ace of clubs. It was another club. Now we end play him with the diamond and get a heart. Great. So this was, I feel like, a much easier hand, for me anyway, than the last 2. Because, I don't know. Maybe I've studied this kind of hand more. But still, pretty straightforward, I think. Next deal. 3 hearts. Pass, 3-0. Okay, so West has all 7 hearts, presumably. How are we for tricks? Well, we have 2 clubs. 3 diamonds and a spade for sure. That's 6 tricks. If the diamonds come in, then that would be 8 tricks. And then I guess we end play West. We need him to have the... But he can't have the king of spades. Nobody's bidding 3 hearts here with ace, king, jack of hearts, and the king of spades. So that is the challenge on this hand, then, is that East has the king of spades. Ah. But it's at once a challenge and an opportunity, isn't it? Because while West would be end played to lead a heart, and indeed, like the queen of spades could be an entry to dummy's queen of clubs, East could be end played to lead a spade or a club if we give up a diamond to him at a time when he has no diamonds remaining. So we cash a couple diamonds and the last club. And the suit is 3-2, so we can't guarantee who has the last diamond. But odds are it's East, right? And if it's West, I don't know what we're supposed to even do. If I lose a diamond to West, he can just play spades. So we lose a diamond here, hopefully to East. Yes. And now East has to give away 2 tricks at once in exchange for the 1 diamond I gave him. Now we cash the diamonds, pitching hearts. Get over to dummy and cash the club. Yes, very, very good. On to 23. Heart. Okay, East has a lot of hearts. Got it. Message received. Well, so we have a certain heart loser, a certain club loser, and a certain spade loser. Which means we can definitely afford to rough this low, because if we rough high, we are certain to go down. So a low, we may as well hope that East has only 6 hearts and not 7. Which, you know, 7 of hearts Could be from 7-2. Indeed it was. Okay. So we need spades 3-2. And we need a way to... Haven't I done this hand before? I've done something a lot like this. This club holding comes up all the time, of course. As a, like... So, the issue is, we need to either ruff a club in dummy, which seems hard. I mean, in some sense, it's easy, right? Play the queen, losing. Win the king, ruff. Problem is, if we lose a trick... East is going to win it, probably, and lead a heart, which West will promote a trump with. So we need to draw 2 rounds of trump before doing that. Okay, great. But... if we do that... Yeah. If we draw 2 rounds of trump and then play a club up to the queen, East will win it, and draw the last trump instead, and now we don't have anything to ruff with. So what I think we're supposed to do is play 2 trumps, but don't make it easy for East to win a club trick. Play a club to the king. East can't afford to hop here. If he did, he could draw trump and we wouldn't get a ruff, but we would get 2 clubs, so that would be fine. Now, since he hasn't played the ace, we say, all right, I only wanted 1 club anyway. Let's go for a dummy reversal in hearts, instead of trying to ruff a club. And eventually someone's going to ruff in, but I'll get to enjoy these diamonds either before or after they ruff. Great. So East could have ruffed any of those diamonds, but it just was never profitable, right? He would have to, play a heart or a club, doesn't matter. Eventually, I get to ruff in and finish taking the diamonds. And here we are at the last one for the day. D-24. 1 heart, 3 hearts. Boy, I wonder what they thought that bid meant in 1992, or whenever this came out. Was that showing strength back in the day? Maybe. These days it's very, very common to play that showing weakness, but like long hearts. 20 points over there. West has around like at least 12. So East can't have that much. So, I don't know, maybe it doesn't matter what it shows. We're losing a heart. We're certainly losing 2 spades. So we have to avoid losing anything else, huh? Pretty tough, right? Because I just have so few hand entries to do anything with. I feel like the spade spots they've given me are almost impactful. Like, they look like they're trying to do something. But I don't think there's any universe where I can, like, lead a spade and finesse or something. It's just so... I think actually the spots don't really matter. And I guess... the one, like, advantage I have, if you can call it that, is that when I play ace and a spade, one of them will have to lead something. And, maybe they can cash another spade. That's fine. I don't mind. They have another spade coming. But the point is, at some point, they'll lead something, And if it's a heart, that puts me in hand to lead a minor from the south hand a single time. And if it's a minor, well, at least they're leading a minor for me, right? So I have to figure out how to maximize the impact of that one time that I can get a lead that isn't from the north hand. And, I mean, I feel like if you cash a couple diamonds trying to find the short jack, but still leaving yourself in position to finesse on a diamond return, what has that really done? How has that helped? I guess if they lead a diamond and you take the diamond finesse, even if that gets roughed, you can use the last diamond to pitch the club from hand. Okay. So it seems like you could probably afford to cash 2 diamonds. But what do you do in clubs? Do you have to play west for the queen and jack? Maybe. Maybe, do you play all 3 rounds of diamonds? That seems pretty bad, because someone could rough that. And then, like, where are you now? And you still only have 1 hand entry to lead clubs with. And they might be roughing the diamond with the short spade hand instead of the long one. That's why I think you can only afford to play 2 of them, and then you should exit a spade. So, what about clubs? How could I possibly, with 1 entry to the south, well, 1 chance to lead towards the dummy, either myself or by opponents, how could I make the club suit come in? Well, one possibility would be if East has a singleton honor. I could cash the ace and then finesse on the second round. The other possibility, maybe, what if West has both club honors? Is that any good? I don't think it actually is, right? Because you would have to finesse twice, and I can't do that. Well, I can, though, right? Because I can try to get to hand with roughing the 4th diamond if the jack doesn't drop. So, what if I did that? What if I played 2 diamonds, ace of spades, spade? The defense wins. And what exactly are they leading? I mean, West having Queen Jack of clubs is way more likely than East having a singleton honor. So I think if I'm playing for something, it should be that. So let's imagine West really does have Queen Jack of clubs. The defense can't lead a club. Well, the thing is, though, that maybe they can. Because I can't actually guarantee that I can get back to hand with the last diamond. Right? If it goes ace, king, queen of diamonds, 10, if West has the last spade, he can overruff. But I guess what is he leading then, right? if it's a club, I didn't need to get to hand after all. They're leading the second club for me. And if it's a heart, I can rough it and play clubs a second time, right? So is there any point, then, in cashing the diamonds to begin with? If I'm never taking the diamond finesse, shouldn't I just play ace and a spade now? I think not. So if I play ace and a spade now, and the defense wins and returns a diamond, what am I going to do? Take the finesse, play for the drop? Hard to say. I don't know. I think cashing the ace of spades there is right, but how many diamonds do I play now? What does it accomplish to lead a diamond? What am I trying to do? I'm trying to make it hard for the defense to lead a diamond in the scenario where they can stop me from getting back to hand. Like, which I guess would be West. Like, if West has a doubleton and East has Jack fourth, that's why cashing 2 diamonds would be helpful, I think. But see, now they roughed and I'm dead. Dead-ish. Like, I could hope to make it, I guess. No, I can't. There's no layout where this works anymore. Ace, king of clubs, club ruff. Allows one of them to ruff, so they're definitely able to score their trumps separately. My only hope at this point would be for the remaining spades to be divided 1-1. But if I play as king of clubs, whoever has the one spade gets to the short club gets to ruff, and they score their spades separately. So I wasn't supposed to do that. I have to do this, I guess. Spades are 4-1, huh? That's tricky. So East still has Jack and 7 of spades? That's very hard. I'm just completely at sea on this one, apparently. I have no idea what to do. I really have to drop the queen jack? Or you're saying I should have tried for that? I don't know. Yeah. So saying just cash the spades right away. And we get to this position. So they're saying it seems like you need queen jack. West will split. Diamonds, but then they're saying actually you can't make it in that case. Wait. On the 4th diamond, East will pitch the last club. I guess I didn't even mention when I was thinking about layouts where I could make. I didn't mention Queen Jack Doubleton. I mentioned Stiff Queen or Stiff Jack. But Queen Jack tight, huh? Yeah, I don't know the right things to think about to come up with this plan, I guess. I was too focused on hand entries. I don't know. Maybe if I had just like played ace and a spade without, I don't know. Once I found out the spades were 4-1, I was just like, well, I don't know, shoot me in the head, I guess. I'm dead here. Huh. Okay, well, nice to have a little bit of a sobering end, I guess, after I had like a bad start, right? 19 didn't go well. Yeah, I did miss an important point here. This one I screwed up. And then I had two that I thought were just easy as pie, right? Three that I thought were easy as pie. Oops. And then finally this one that I screwed up again. So I feel like the first deal, 19, I missed just a small detail, which is important. This one, I had the wrong idea. And then there were three that I nailed. And then this one where I had no idea. I didn't forget the wrong idea. I just had no idea. So, I don't know. Give myself a 50% completion rate. Call it 55 because I had some ideas on the ones I missed. A bit of a bummer. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time for, I guess, the very last expert level series.